The deep web is one of the most amazing things on earth. Not because of how joyful it makes people or anything, but because it is a completely uncensored view of people. You can speak your mind by what you want, do anything you want when on the deep web. You have complete and total freedom. I had always been fascinated by the deep web. And the time the events of the story occurred, I was in college. Lots of people at my campus had really been getting into accessing the deep web. It was almost like a trend. With so many people on it, it seemed perfectly safe for me to give it a try. Now, I had always heard of the horror stories of hacking, stumbling upon disgusting sites, and some people somehow finding your address. These stories were mainly what kept me off the deep web. But with most people at my college using it on a normal basis, I decided to give it a go. My friend arrived. We opened up my laptop and began setting everything up. He had told me that we were using Tor, a program that lets you access the deep web. He also asked me if I was planning on doing anything illegal, to which I replied no. He said that since I wasn't, he didn't need to install Tails, which is apparently a software that makes it more secure if you're planning to do anything illegal. And my friend gave me a brief rundown of what to do and what not to do. He made it very clear that when I was using the hidden wiki, that I kept on censored mode, so it would be less likely for me to see something I didn't want to see. After about 2 weeks of using the deep web, I felt like a pro. I had access to many different sites, spoken with some great people, made friends, even bought some weed. I had become cocky and was ready to dig deeper into the dark web. I turned off censor mode on the hidden wiki and began to browse the links. It took a while, mostly because Tor is a bit slow and many of the links just led to dead web pages. Eventually, I stumbled onto a site called Aldegore. It was mainly a big chat room with many different topics. I had a fairly strong stomach. I had seen many violent movies and seen beheadings, killings, etc. through the normal internet. After looking at a few different chat rooms, I noticed how sick this site really was. The people in these chat rooms were actual killers, bragging about some of the things they had done. In the chat room, you could also post pictures. One man by the name of Culture45 had the stage of one of the chat rooms. He was explaining in detail how he broke into someone's house, kidnapped a little girl, and brutally killed her parents by hiding under their bed, and then opening their throats. He then explained how he brought the little girl back to his house, raped her, beat her, and cut her up. I didn't think he was telling the truth at first, but then he posted pictures. These were the most horrifying pictures I had ever seen. Close-ups of a poor 8 to 10-year-old posting pictures. Old girl being brutally raped, beaten, and cut with a knife. Culture kept posting these pictures. The new ones were of the girl tied to a chair, bleeding, crying, throwing up, etc. Then he showed a picture of him with a drill, drilling into her skull. The most haunting